I've played over 160 matches of ranked solo queue this season in Year 9 Season 1. Here is what I learned, and here is the honest truth. How's it going, boys? Welcome back to the channel. Boys, today I bring you guys something a little different. Today we're going to be just talking about the overall status of solo queuing, how it goes, and kind of what I've learned. I've played 160 plus matches of solo queue this season, so I think I have a pretty good grasp on exactly what's going on here. And this is going to be more of a kind of just talking video, just kind of giving you guys my thoughts, giving you guys some tips and tricks, things of that nature. So if this is something you guys enjoy and you guys want to see more like this in the future, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, join the PixelPeek army. And without further ado, boys, let's just get right into the first topic. And the first thing that I'm going to say is probably something that you guys don't want to hear, but it's something that needs to be said. And you guys can't expect to win. Don't expect to win every game. When you're solo queuing, guys, Siege is a team game. And when you're playing by yourself with potentially 4 other people who are also playing by themselves, you're really putting yourself at a disadvantage. So really don't go into solo queue matches, especially ranked ones, expecting to win every game, because that's just going to lead to a lot of frustration. Trust me, guys. What you guys need to be doing is using it as an opportunity to learn, right? Every game you play as solo queue, you should be looking out and understanding like, oh, where did I go wrong here? Or, oh, that really worked. Like, I need to do this again. Let me keep trying this and see, if this is actually a valid strat. And so overall, it's just going to help you learn, right? Because you're playing with no comms, you're playing with no team comp, you're just kind of running into the building and seeing what happens, right? So one thing that I'll tell you that's nice about solo queuing is it will help you get better at gunfights. For sure. And this is something that I have personally noticed as somebody who has been solo queuing literally the entire time. If you look at the beginning, the first episodes on my channel, and look at the more recent videos, you will see a huge shift in my overall gunfights. Like, I win a lot more of them, I'm more confident in them, and that's just simply because when you solo queue, you have no callouts, you have nothing to go off of. So 90%, 95% of the round, you're in the building, gun up, looking, seeing if anybody's pushing you, listening for sound cues. Like, you're playing a lot more passive and a lot more ready to take gunfights. So this will just help you a lot overall in that aspect. So again, don't expect to win, use it as a learning experience. If you die from some crazy peek, well, guess what? Now you're gonna know for next time, when you peek that doorway or you go through that certain part of the building, you're gonna check that spot. So it's gonna help you keep building and building on your skills. That kind of segues me into the next part, which is you need to be a team player, right? If you're playing solo queue, listen, man, as much as you want to, as much as you like Buck or whatever other characters that you play, you can't just go into solo queue saying, oh, I'm only playing the characters that I want to play. If you do that, you're going to lose even more games. Because to be quite frank with you, the amount of times, and I'll give you an example, Chalet, Basement, we're hitting the wall. The amount of times I have seen somebody go Thermite and nobody else on my team bring EMPs is crazy. When you're picking operators, I highly just recommend picking last. See what the team picks and fill in the most positive operator that you could bring in that situation, right? So again, Chalet, Basement, you're hitting the wall. One of your teammates goes Thermite. The other 3 people pick irrelevant characters. And so you're sitting there facing the question of, well, should I go EMPs so I can help my team? And the obvious answer is yes. Yes, you should, right? Because nobody else on your team is going to do it. Trust me. Just understand that when you solo queue, you need to sacrifice kind of playing the operators that you want to play to be a team player, right? And if you do that, you're going to see more success, right? And on top of that, it will just, again, teach you how to be a team player, how to pick the right operators at the right time. And overall, it's still positive, right? And it can help you win rounds. So, and this goes on defense as well. Trust me, nobody's going to pick Cade. Nobody's going to pick Bandit. Even when you're playing basement sites, even when you're playing sites that every single person in the game knows that you need to be electrifying a certain wall, they won't do it, right? So just pick last. Pick the right operator that helps your team the most, and just try not to be as selfish, right? It sucks, it's annoying, because sometimes you just want to play a character that you want to play, but this is the difference of winning and losing in Siege, right? It's picking the right operator. So that segues me into the next part, which is don't get mad at your teammates and try not to be toxic, right? Like I said, they're not gonna pick the right ops. They're gonna do weird stuff. They might even completely sell, but there's no benefit and no positivity to being negative and toxic and getting mad. It doesn't serve you a purpose. It doesn't help you in any way. As frustrating as this game can be, and trust me boys, I know frustrating. I have solo queued 160 plus games. Like, trust me, I have seen so much crazy stuff. Like stuff that literally makes me want to grab my monitor and yeet it at the wall. Like, that's how frustrating it can be. But again, it just doesn't serve you a purpose. It puts you in a bad like mindset, and then you end up going into the next round and just getting fried because you're just angry, and it just doesn't help you. So as much as you want to, and as frustrating as this game can be, you have to just stay level-headed. You need to stay level-headed, and you need to just try to be as positive as possible. And like I said before, just understand that this is a learning experience for you, right? The win and the loss, yes, it's cool, but at the end of the day, what's more important from your solo queue matches is learning, is gaining new knowledge, or maybe a new strategy or something. That is honestly, in my opinion, better than the win or the loss. Just really try your best to be positive, right? And that kind of leads me into the next part, which is to experiment, right? Experiment. When you're solo queuing, try new operators, try new strategies, enter from a weird part of the map, and see like, yo, does that actually work? Like, I kind of just caught 2 people lacking. Like, oh, I might try that again, you know? And you might realize that you will actually find a really good strat that works for you in solo queue. It's just about experimenting a little, entering a different part of the map, or maybe picking a new operator. If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're not gonna learn anything and you're not gonna get better. So especially in solo queue, an environment where there's no comms and there's no pressure and there's no like expectation to win, try new stuff, try new operators. You know, if you just bought a new operator, use him, man. Like, figure it out, like see what you can learn from the game. Try to take as much out of a single ranked game as possible. And if you're just playing the same operator, doing the exact same thing, you're not gonna end up learning anything, and you're just honestly wasting time. Who cares if you win? If you win, but you just did the exact same thing you did 10 games in a row, you honestly gain nothing. You literally gain nothing. Yeah, experiment with new ops, try new strategies, and most importantly, learn to make plays for yourself. Find those strategies that help you get a pick or two. Find those strategies that help you get in behind and find gaps. Just overall experiment and see what you can do, and trust me, you're gonna have a more enjoyable solo queue experience, but you're also going to be learning more. Try it out, experiment, see what you guys think. And the next thing that I have to say is you have to expect massive losing streaks and massive win streaks equally. But the losing streaks that you get on solo queue sometimes are crazy. Guys, I've lost 12 games in a row, 8 games in a row, 9 games in a row. Like, if you guys have seen my videos, you guys would know, and you guys would have seen those types of losing streaks. It will happen. Trust me, guys. It's just how ranked goes, especially when you're solo queuing. You will lose a lot of games. And again, it's about being level-headed and realizing that, yes, I lost the game, but did I learn something from this, right? Did I gain a new perspective on the map, where to attack, maybe operators to use? Did the enemy team do something that was really interesting? Did one of their players do like a cool strat that caught you guys off guard and killed like 3 of you guys? Maybe you learn from that. Maybe you try that next time, right? So the win streaks are also going to be there, but you guys will get hit with massive losing streaks. And for that, you just have to stay level-headed, man. Don't get frustrated. Just learn from the experience and keep moving forward. Keep trying to get better. And when you're on those win streaks, also don't take it for granted, right? Like, again, keep learning. Even if you're just steamrolling the team 4-0, like, are you getting better at gunfights? Are you holding your crosshair high? Like, all those kind of things. Just expect those losing streaks, because they will come, trust me. And the final thing, the final tip that I have for you guys is, I guess, pretty self-explanatory, but it's simply don't solo queue if you don't have to. Like, look, guys, Rainbow Six Siege is amazing, but solo queuing is actually hell. It is literally, it's so rough. It's the worst thing you could do on this game. It's tough, man. And if you don't have anybody to play with, I understand, like, yeah, you got a solo queue. Like, look at me, I'm a content creator and I solo queue every game, right? So it's pain though. It's actually pain. So I would recommend, before you really commit to the solo queue grind, I would say check Reddit, check Discord, see if you can find a group of people who are looking for somebody to join the rank stack. And I would highly recommend playing with them rather than playing by yourself. Because everything that I've said in this video about learning, about trying new strategies, about doing this and that, all of that can be done better with a 5 stack, right? Because you have those comms, you have that ability to put together a team comp, to hit a certain site, and it's just gonna help you a lot more. Really don't solo queue unless you have to. I understand, you know, everybody has different circumstances. Maybe you can only play a game a day, like you just hop on, hit the solo queue button. It is what it is, right? But if you're playing 2, 3, 4 hours a day, highly recommend getting a 5 stack. You're gonna learn a lot more from it. Way more than solo queuing by yourself. That's it for the video, boys. That's honestly what I've learned after 160 plus games of solo queue. Simply 2 things that are really important. It's to learn. If you make mistakes, learn from them. And it's to stay level-headed, man. When you're playing solo queue, like I said, no pressure. There isn't any expectation to win. You're just simply trying to refine your skills, maybe trying to get your gun skill better, just trying to learn maps, whatever it may be, whatever your goal is, make sure to try to do that goal, right? Don't get lost in the rage and the anger, you know. Stick to your goal, whatever it is that you set before you get into the game, and just try your best to get better at it. And with that, you will see a massive uptick in your skills, trust me. And yeah, boys, that's it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that sub button, like the video, of course, show me some support, and let me know that you guys enjoyed this type of video. And of course, join the PixelPeek army. You don't want to be part of the 96% of people who watch my videos but aren't subscribed, right? You would like to join the PixelPeek army. Yes, I know. All right, boys, but that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something new. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.